Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Rams and the Niners under the lights on Sunday night.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Just ahead, we'll decide. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Now 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, his first throw in his playoff matchup is intercepted. To the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Able to find the open open man. That's complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Evades him at the 20, and he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown for the Niners. Deebo Samuel, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Rams ready to go on offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Stafford. Akers back-to-back catches. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. From midfield now, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Lawrence. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 3-yard
McCaffrey on the counter. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He starts with a give to Akers. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
fights through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here comes third and about a foot.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now it's Stafford.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Now Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford, throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Stafford on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been off to the races already. A 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. 17-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23 as they've got it as we resume action. Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive.
There he goes, left side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Connects with Kittle underneath. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
They'll run a draw now with Akers.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Here's Lawrence.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Stiff-armed him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. A little juke.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
That's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all...
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
He's got room past the 30, and he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Stafford looks to throw again.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now Lawrence to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now Lawrence.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position, and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good long...
And now off to the races down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Lawrence. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
This one caught by Kittle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw on second down is Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for L.A. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
On first down, Lawrence.
And this is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On second down, McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lawrence will throw. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got it. It's Samuel. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners have opened the lead up to 30. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find Gray here. Down to the 10. Touchdown! Danny Gray, 73 yards. And the Niners get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Fielded just inside the 30. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Rams, first down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
To throw is Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cobb.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers 11-yard line.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Rams.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Akers trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Throwing is Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Gabriel Davis
from a yard out.
And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one, because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now Lawrence.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
Got a man. It's Brown. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
And this is going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
And the Rams' 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They'll run for it with Akers.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here's Lawrence.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's going to have the Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
To about the 48-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
133 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.